Imagine for a moment a place where the line between life and death is as blurred as the boundary between truth and lies. In William Faulkner's haunting novel, As I Lay Dying, we are transported to Yoknapatawpha County, Mississippi, a world that feels both intensely specific and universally human. The story unfolds on the Jode farm, a patch of worn earth under the relentless southern sun, where the bond between family is tested as much by their surroundings as by their deepest secrets. At the heart of this narrative are the Bundrens, a family so deeply entwined that their fates seem inextricably linked. The patriarch, Ansay Bundren, is a man with a singular purpose: to claim his teeth from the dentist in Memphis, an obsession that drives him despite his wife's impending death and the mounting burdens of her corpse. Ansay is pragmatic, often seen as calculating, but there's a complexity to him that hints at deeper motivations. His quest for dental work could be interpreted as a desperate attempt to reclaim some semblance of dignity or even identity in the face of tragedy. Ansay's wife, Addie Bundren, is a woman whose life has been shaped by her relationship with Ans. She loves him deeply, but also resents the way he has used her, both literally and metaphorically. Addie's desire to be buried under the willow tree on her family's property in Jefferson becomes a source of conflict within the household. Her request is simple yet profound, symbolizing a yearning for something beyond the mundane life she led with Ans. As she lies dying, the burden of her final wish falls heavily upon her children, forcing them to confront their own feelings and bonds. The eldest son, Cash Bundren, embodies the family's commitment to Addie's wishes. He is an artist in both spirit and craft, a man whose hands have created beauty from wood, but who is now faced with the challenge of constructing a coffin for his mother. Cash's dedication to her burial site is a testament to his love and respect for his mother, even as it creates tension with his father. His character is one of quiet strength and resilience, someone who finds solace in his artistry amidst the chaos. Dewey-Dell Bundren, Ansay's youngest daughter, represents a different kind of struggle. Pregnant at 16, she carries within her not just the weight of an unwanted pregnancy, but also the shame and guilt that come with it. Her journey to town to purchase abortifacients sets her apart from the others, making her an outsider in both her family and society. Dewey-Dell's character is marked by a sense of isolation and desperation, a young woman navigating a world that offers little understanding or compassion. The youngest son, Vardaman Bundren, provides perhaps the most poignant perspective on the events unfolding around him. His age and innocence make his voice a powerful tool for Faulkner to explore themes of mortality and the human condition. Vardaman's struggle to comprehend the concept of death is both heartbreaking and deeply insightful. He sees death as something tangible and concrete, a reality that he must come to terms with in his own way. The story of the Bundrens is one of survival against overwhelming odds, of love strained by grief and hardship, and of the enduring power of family ties. As they set out on their journey from rural Mississippi to the town of Jefferson, we are drawn into a world where every word, every action carries profound significance. Faulkner's masterful weaving of narrative voices creates a tapestry that is at once heartbreaking and beautiful, a testament to the complexity of human relationships and the indomitable spirit of the human soul. As we continue our journey through Faulkner's As I Lay Dying, we find ourselves deep in the heart of Yoknapatawpha County, where the Bundren family embarks on their perilous and profound odyssey to bury Addie Bundren. This is not just a physical journey across the Mississippi landscape, it's an emotional and spiritual voyage that tests the very bonds of familial love and resilience. The story begins with the death of Addie, a woman whose life was marked by tragedy and disillusionment. Her husband, Ansay Bundren, a man driven more by his own desires than by genuine grief, sees her passing as an opportunity to reclaim his lost teeth from the dentist in Jefferson. This self-serving motive sets the tone for much of the family's conflict and strife. Their journey is fraught with challenges and obstacles that serve as metaphors for the internal conflicts within the family. The broken-down wagon, representing their tenuous grasp on stability and control, frequently breaks down, forcing them to walk through swamps, cross rivers, and navigate treacherous roads. Each breakdown mirrors the fractures in their relationships, highlighting how even small setbacks can exacerbate existing tensions. Addie's children, each with their own complex motivations and perspectives, add layers of depth to this journey. Cash, a carpenter by trade, is deeply devoted to his mother's memory and seeks to build her coffin with precision and respect. His meticulous attention to detail reflects a desire for order in a chaotic world. On the other hand, Jewel, the illegitimate son, has a deep bond with Addie that stems from shared hardship and isolation. He resents Ans's callousness and sees his mother as a symbol of everything he values. Dewey-Dell, pregnant with Vardaman's child, is consumed by her own grief and shame over her unintended pregnancy. Her journey is one of moral and emotional turmoil as she grapples with the societal expectations placed upon women like her. The weight of her secret and impending motherhood adds to the family's burden, creating a sense of guilt and secrecy that permeates their interactions. Vardaman, Addie's youngest son, struggles to comprehend the concept of death and its permanence. His innocence and literal interpretation of events offer a stark contrast to the more complex emotions and motivations of his siblings. His confusion about his mother's body as it decays in the wagon serves as a poignant reminder of the struggle between childhood naivety and adult understanding. The conflicts within the family are not just internal, but also external, with their journey taking them through a series of encounters that challenge their resolve. They face moral dilemmas, such as when they must steal food to sustain themselves, and ethical quandaries like whether to leave Addie's body in the woods or continue on despite the risks. These moments force each family member to confront their deepest values and question what it means to be a good person. Faulkner uses these conflicts to explore themes of loss, redemption, and the enduring strength of human will. Despite their flaws and weaknesses, the Bundren family's determination to fulfill Addie's final wish demonstrates an unbreakable bond that transcends individual differences. The journey, with all its hardships and trials, serves as a crucible in which the relationships are tested and ultimately transformed. In the end, Faulkner leaves us with a bittersweet sense of resolution. While Addie is finally laid to rest, the family's experience has left them forever changed. Their collective trauma has forged a new understanding and empathy among its members, one that emerges from shared suffering rather than easy agreement. This journey through As I Lay Dying is not just about reaching a destination, it's about finding meaning in the struggles we face along the way. As we delve deeper into the intricate tapestry of As I Lay Dying, we find that William Faulkner's novel is rich not only with its narrative, but also with profound themes and symbolism that resonate through the ages. The Bundren family, in their quest to bury Addie, serves as a microcosm of humanity, grappling with loss, faith, and the human condition. One of the most striking themes in the book is the idea of mortality. Each character's perspective on death is unique, reflecting their individual beliefs and fears. Darrell, for instance, seems to understand that life is fleeting but finds solace in his artistic expression, capturing moments in a way that transcends physical existence. His obsession with painting the barn door scenes can be seen as an attempt to immortalize his family's story, if only in his own mind. On the other hand, Cash, with his meticulous craftsmanship, embodies the idea of leaving behind something tangible and lasting. He builds Addie's coffin, not just a container for her remains, but a piece of art that speaks to the value he placed on her life. Addie Bundren herself is a symbol of maternal love and sacrifice. Her decision to be buried in Jefferson rather than at home represents her desire to leave her mark, much like she felt compelled to marry Anse for the sake of her children's future. This journey becomes a pilgrimage of sorts, with each family member bearing their own burdens and finding their own way to honor Addie's memory. Dewey Dell, burdened by her pregnancy, finds a different kind of redemption in this journey, seeing it as an opportunity to seek help for herself. The river that the family must cross during their journey is another potent symbol. It represents both a barrier and a passage, much like life itself. The floodwaters that rise, threatening to drown them, mirror the overwhelming emotions and challenges they face. When the mule Vardaman rides drowns, it's a stark reminder of how fragile life can be and the inevitability of loss. Faulkner uses these symbols not just to enrich his narrative, but also to provoke thought about the nature of existence. The Bundren family struggle is universal. We all face our own journeys filled with hardships and losses, each one shaping who we are. Their resilience in the face of adversity teaches us a valuable lesson about perseverance and the strength found within community. The novel's stream of consciousness style, where thoughts spill out without any clear structure, mirrors the chaotic yet interconnected nature of human experience. Faulkner invites us to see the world from multiple perspectives, highlighting the subjectivity of truth and the complexity of relationships. Each character's inner turmoil is laid bare, forcing us to confront the darkness within while also recognizing our shared humanity. In the end, As I Lay Dying is a powerful testament to the enduring spirit of the human soul. It reminds us that even in the face of death, life finds a way to continue and love prevails. The Bundren family's journey may be one of sorrow, but it is also one of profound growth and understanding. They emerge from their ordeal more than just survivors, they are transformed. So why should you read As I Lay Dying? Because in its pages you will find a mirror reflecting your own struggles and triumphs. Faulkner's masterful storytelling not only entertains but challenges us to look beyond the surface of our lives and confront the complexities within. It is a book that stays with you long after you turn the final page, prompting reflection and inspiring empathy. In an era where connections can feel fleeting, As I Lay Dying reminds us of the deep bonds that tie us together and the enduring power of love in the face of loss.